Welcome back to your postpartum workout. This is phase 4, so we are stepping it up a notch, but we're still thinking about the corrective exercise element of this workout. Now, you're going to need to have a foam roller, a long resistance band, and a balloon, and a chair as well, because we're going to be doing some hip thrusts from the chair. We'll start off with a little gentle warm-up, and then we'll work through the exercises and finishing off with a gentle cool down as well. Okay, so joining me down onto the mat, just going to start off with some nice shoulder rolls, getting a bit of movement through the upper body, opening out, bring it forward. Okay, back to those shoulder rolls. Now we are going to get started with the balloon. The balloon is really going to help us work a little bit harder with that exhale, so getting that core on board. Now, something else I want you to remember is just make sure that you lift that pelvic floor as you exhale and think of everything drawing in. When you breathe in, fill out through that rib cage into your lower back and lift and exhale. So just practice that big breath in and exhale. So we're going to be like that when we come to using the balloon. So I'll have 40 seconds to focus on that, and then we'll be moving into the next exercise. Okay, just coming onto hands and knees. Give me a few cat-cows. So lifting the head, breathing in, breathing out. In as you lift, and out as you exhale and lift that spine. Okay, give me one more cat-cow. And then grab your balloon. Okay, now we're going to be doing this not holding the balloon, it's going to be held in our mouth. So coming onto hands and knees, big breath in, exhale into the balloon. And then obviously we've got to release the air. Let that go, and I'm going to repeat. Big breath in, strong exhale. And release. Okay, coming onto hands and knees again, we're going to go into rotations through the spine. We're going to take our right hand first, thread it through, really feel that position here. When you open out, reach up to the ceiling with the right hand, left leg will also go back as well. So that will help keep those hips level. Reaching up to the ceiling, right arm up, left leg back, keeping that rotation in the upper part of the spine. And again, reach it up. Thread it back through that arm. Okay, reaching up, coming back down, let's change hands. Okay, give it a second little wiggle. So this time we'll be threading our left hand through, and as we open out, the right leg will go back, left arm goes up. Okay, let's go through. And reach it up. Really hit each position, really feel it through from the toes all the way up to your fingertips as you extend and reach up. Let's go again one more time. Reach it up high, deep breath in, and come back down. Okay. We're now going to go into our modified plank. So we want to be checking for any coning or doming along the midline, checking for any diastasis. If you feel any pressure there, then come up onto hands and knees. But if you're feeling confident, we're going to be on the floor. We're going to come up onto the knees, push the elbows into the floor, engage those lower abs and that pelvic floor. We're going to breathe under this brace. Making sure the shoulders don't rise up. Breathing into that rib cage at the back. Check your head. Bring it in line with the spine. So just challenging your core a little bit more now. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's come back down. Okay, going into our kneeling position with our reverse fly resistance band. Now I've got mine doubled over because I want a bit more resistance. Up to you, wherever you feel you're at. So let's breathe in, let's exhale, strong pull apart. Bring it back in, pulling it back. My elbows are slightly bent, so I'm not hyperextending my arms. They're slightly bent, but still getting that big pull. I'm really feeling my upper back working. Big breath in, engage the glutes to come up. Practice that strong exhale as you squeeze your upper back. Okay, let's go for one more. Big breath in and breath out. Coming back down. Okay, a little 30-second rest now. I'm going to repeat those exercises, focusing on that inhale, exhale. I also want you to check your shoulders, make sure they're not riding up. If you've got your shoulders are rising up, it tends to be a sign of a shallow breathing pattern. We want that breath to extend all the way down to the pelvic floor, into our back, into our bellies as well, and exhale, lifting from that pelvic floor and engaging all those abs as well to get that strong breath out. So the balloon one might be one you want to practice a little more often. Let's get going. 3, 2, 1. Releasing it, give it another breath if you're still breathing through that, but in the meantime, pop it down. We're going to go into those mid-back rotations next. So have a little wiggle here. Set up through that spine, make sure the hips are level the whole time. We're going to breathe in. And exhale up. Breathe in again while you're up here, and try breathing out on the way through. As long as you're breathing constantly throughout, see what feels better. Breathing up at the top or breathing in at the bottom, or vice versa. Okay, last one, reach it through and up, and coming back down. Have a little wiggle here, we're going to be changing sides. Okay, let's get ready to go. 3, 2, 1. We're going to thread it through. And coming up. Okay, coming back down, shake it off. We're going to go into that plank variation or modified plank. Knees are still on the floor, but still getting that sloping line from the top of your head through to your sacrum. So coming down, setting yourself up, push those elbows into the floor, engage lower abs so you're not arching, and breathing under that brace. Making sure shoulders don't rise up. Breathing into your back. If you need to release at any point, that's fine. Have a little wiggle, then get back into it. Okay, coming back down, going to grab the resistance band, coming up into your kneeling position with a good upper back squeeze. Wake up those muscles. Okay, big breath in, breathing out, squeeze, pull it back. Breathing in and out. Really think of that rib cage pulling down as you are coming up. So rib cage down. Okay, let's give it a few more squeezes up there. Engage those glutes. 3, 2, 1, and come back down, shake it off. Okay, we're going to be going into our next section where we're going to need the chair. We'll start off with the chair doing our hip thrusts, then we'll be going into some sliding lunges, and then using the foam roller up against the wall. Okay, so getting set up into our hip thrusts. So find that bridge, chin tucked, coming down, driving it through the hips. Trying to keep that neutral or straightish spine. Don't arch the back, so really squeezing those glutes. Okay, coming down, we're coming into standing and we're going to go into our sliding lunges, really thinking about those lower parts of our body and core engaged. Okay, standing on your left foot, glide your right leg back and coming up. Big breath in and breathe out. So we're really kind of hinging in the hip again. Get that nice line through the body, coming back up. Glide it back, coming up, keeping that toe pointed. So most of the weight is happening, or most of the work is happening on this leg. Okay, coming up, I'm going to be changing legs. So again, standing on one leg, gliding the left leg back now. Okay, let's get ready to go in 3, 2, 1. Glide it back. Coming up. Coming back up. Big breath in. Lift your pelvic floor. Exhale to come up. Three, 2, 1. Okay, grabbing your foam roller, I want you to have it up against the wall. I'm going to put our forearms on the roller, step back a little tiny bit on your tippy toes. We're going to extend our arms up. Feel that stretch through the lats, come back down, engage lower abs. Big breath in and breathe out. So focusing on not letting that rib cage pop out as we slide up. Okay, coming back down. We're now going to use the foam roller up against the wall again. Holding, I've got a short foam roller, so holding at the side, or you can hold it over the top. Putting that pressure on the wall, you're going to practice your standing mountain climb. So exhale to bring that knee up, come back. To make it harder, walk away from the wall a little bit. Bring it up. Get a nice pause at the top. Breathe in, breathe out. Make sure your hips don't tuck under. Keeping that spine neutral, working on those lower abs. Okay, and rest. So we're going to be repeating those exercises again with hip thrusts, going into that slidey lunge into our foam roller up the wall. So have a little moment, work through those feet, roll through those shoulders. And we're going to get set up onto our chair again. So, as I said before, there's no elegant way of getting up on this chair, so let's do your best. Okay. Whoop. I seem to have become a little bit dislodged there. Let's carry on, breathing in, breathing out. Think about 80% of your weight into the heels of the foot, about 20% in the toes. So really driving more into the floor with those heels. Feeling those glutes firing. Hitting that straight line. Okay, one more. Okay, coming out of that, we're going to go into a slidey lunge. Sort that chair out. Okay, let's go. Slidey lunge. Lifting one foot, glide it back, and come up. Really think of getting that knee over the toe, and you feel a slight stretch going into your supporting ankle. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going to be changing legs. Popping off the foot, working on this side now. Breathing in as you come down. Breathe out as you come up. Three, 2, 1. Okay, back up against the wall with the foam roller. So really feeling a nice stretch along the upper back as you push that foam roller into the wall. Okay, we're going to glide up, core engaged, and come back down. So if you want, you can try heels on the floor or come up onto your tippy toes, whichever feels better for you. Okay, we're going to go into that standing mountain climb, thinking of lower abs coming on board, keeping that spine nice and neutral. Okay, into your mountain climb. Again, you can have your heels down for this, or you can come up onto your tippy toes. Get that nice big inhale before you get that strong exhale as you lift. If you need to, you can do more of a pause as you lift that leg forward and up. Okay, and release. We're just going to come down onto the mat once again. Leaning back, bending forward. So I'm just going to do a nice big inhale into the back. So I'll come side on so you can see. Nice big inhale here. And exhale. Try hands forward, see if you get a better breath in. So breathing in. one more, big breath in. Coming down into a child's pose, just relax here. Give yourself 4 deep breaths. And coming back up, roll those shoulders back. And a big well done for completing that. So give that a go a couple of times a week. Get more familiar with those exercises, especially that balloon blowing one, because that's a great one to start progressing with as we go into our planks, side planks, other exercises to really work that core system.